And welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, friend. Hey, friend, what's going on? Hope you all have had a blessed week. Um, I am back. I am back with vengeance. I'm ready to do this thing. So, here we are. Here we go. I'm excited about this live because I've learned how to actually do this a little bit better. Next week, we're going to even be even better. So I'm excited about that.
I'm
So
excited.
if you are already on, thank you very much. I got to turn this down. We're going to go ahead and see who's actually on here. Say hello to me. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, sis? All the way from Houston, Texas. We're excited about what we're going to talk about tonight. Just going to talk grown and sexy to some grown and sexy folk. So, um, yeah, my name is Sky Up. You may know me as a different name, and that's fine. But on this podcast, it's Sky Up with it, because I'm rising up for the occasion. That they said the sky's the limit for me, and I shoot above the sky. So I'm really excited about it. You good? You're grown and sexy. You're right, Lisa. I'm glad. I know you're good. I'm not. I'm not even worried about y'all. Y'all have blessed me with your faith step moving out to Houston from Wichita. So we're really excited about my little brother and sister. Actually, it was her husband, Lisa. Lisa's husband, Henderson Norris. Henderson is her husband, my little brother. I'll tell you about that a little bit later, but he's the one that introduced me to this podcast system called StreamYard. So if you didn't know anything about StreamYard, you want to start a podcast, look into StreamYard. It's really, really exciting. They got some things going on, some different things. I'm gonna continue to use it until I can possibly upgrade to something a little bit different, a little bit more difficult. But right now, we are just excited that Hey Friend is coming live. It's been in the midst for a couple of years. If you hear some noise, it's just me and the girls. Yeah, and I'm sorry. There's a song that you hear in noise, it's me and the boys kicking it. Actually, my drill team, the Unity High Steppers, are getting ready for a competition. So the girls are coming out. They're getting ready to end practice. We're all here at the community center, at Rice Community Center, where It Takes a Village is housed. So the girls are getting ready to leave. So if you hear them chitter chatter, I tell them I ain't worried about it because it's about community for me. It's about family. It's about loving each other. It's about them doing what they got to do. We have some great coaches. Shaylon and Zaitea and Ajane are awesome coaches. They are the three. There's actually over um, Unity High Steppers. I started, I think, 6 years ago, something like that. Anyway, they're doing big things with them. They do parades all over the Midwest. And so we're really excited about that. So anyway, we're gonna get started. Actually, I've already started, but I'm gonna get started with some things. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can see them. If you have, can I come to the center when I get off? And There's a lot of things that's going on. I started my chocolate nutcracker. We had auditions, and now we are working on rehearsals. Rehearsals have started. We're really excited about all of that. There's so much stuff going on here, and we're really excited about that. So we we're talking about first of all, the thing about family. Let's talk about family stuff, and let's just be real. You guys are my family. You will become my family, and I want to trust you. You can trust me. But family is sometimes more than blood, and I can take that from this young man in Houston, Texas. His wife has already said hey to me. She calls me brother because I call her sister because her husband is my little brother, but not by blood, only by the blood of Jesus who covers both of us. So actually, I met Norris here in Topeka. His spiritual mom was a pastor in Wichita, and she had started a church here at one of the hotels. And I heard about it, and I said, well, I'm going to go check her out, see what it's about, because I like to see what people are doing in the spiritual world, because I am a preacher myself, ordained as well. So I went, and she actually wasn't there, and Norris was there speaking. And when I tell you, hey, bro, he's on now, Norris. I'm telling our story. When I tell you this young man blessed me, and we became instant brothers, an instant connection happened. We started talking on the phone. We both been through some things in relationships and in life. But when it was time for him to actually make a spiritual connection, a spiritual meeting with his heart and his mind, his soul and his spirit, with his rib, as I say, or with when he got his real favor from God, when he found his wife in Lisa, he brought her to one of the services. I went down. I actually was there for his first sermon. I helped with the flyer a little bit. So I went down to Wichita and heard him bring his first sermon. And she was there. And as soon as, if I'm telling a story, Norris, please, if I'm not telling the truth, please correct me, so I can get it right. But as soon as he brought her to me, I was like, yes. Yes, 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 and yes. I say it like that, but he got my drift. And sure enough, it all happened. And then I was able to be a part of their wedding, and it was crazy because he called me to be his best man. Okay, I'm not gonna tear up. This is grown and sexy. I gotta keep my sexy on. But anyway, it was, oh my gosh, it was very, very mind-boggling to be able to be a best man of a young man and a young lady who had such a connection. Yeah, it was awesome. But the one thing that I know about family, like I said, when I'm in it for you. And I seen some things happening, and immediately I went into Big Brother mode. You can ask Lisa and Norris. I was like, "What? No, that's not what they want. This is how we're gonna do it. It's gonna be done like this." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not the wedding coordinator." But that's just how I roll. So I love them too. And then they were blessed. God set up something in Houston for them. They took a leap of faith, and bam, they in Houston. And I ain't been out there. It's been over a year. I haven't been out there to see them yet, but I'm going to make my way because I love me some Lisa and some Norris Henderson. They are my little brother and sister. And that's what family is. And that's what family does. So that's and you did, yes, I did, Lisa. Stop laughing, Norris. But it was just really cool. But that's grown and sexy to me. I mean, you go there, you're supposed to be the best man. You handle your business, whatever it is. I did not want them to stress about anything. I didn't want them to worry about. And so when people was coming at them left, or not literally left, in my head, they were coming left. So I had to go right and get them right. But it was more of making sure the bride and the groom is not supposed to stress on their day at all, or the day before, the night when there's practices. No, it's and so when I'm part of something like that, I make sure that no chaos and no craziness is going on. So, but anyway, that's what that was. So when I'm saying about family, sometimes family is not blood. Family is not blood like that. But like I said, with them two, we cover all three of us are covered by the blood of Jesus. And I still have to tell the story about Lisa and Norris. They're a year in December, bro. Okay, a year in December. My bad. I know they got the call maybe a year ago, but they moved actually in December. Is that right, Norris? Lisa, is that correct? So anyway, we'll find out for you, viewers, because y'all not fans yet. I don't want y'all to be fans. Just be viewers with me on Hey Friend podcast. So with that being said, there's other people that I call friends and family. There's people that you have connections with. There are strong connections. And even when things go wrong, even in your regular family, your blood family, sometimes, we have cousins and aunties and uncles and sisters and brothers and mom and dad sometimes that rub us the wrong way or do something that we don't like, or sometimes we don't agree. We don't see eye to eye. Why? Because God didn't make us the same. He made us different for a reason. And so we all have choices. And so when things don't go your way or don't look right in your eyesight, you speak on it. And if you speak and it's not spoken with a kind heart, or just a well, what do you think about this? Or maybe you can look at it like this, instead of going, that ain't right, da 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 da. or assuming something, some things always gets messed up. Something always gets turned around. Something always looks like what it's not. And so, with that being said, it's a lot of frustration happens, a lot of division happens, a lot of non-communication happens because of something that was possibly assumed. And when there's no communication and there's no conversation with it, then things go crazy. And separate. There's separation. Sometimes we don't know that it happened because of how sometimes you do things or you say things in your mind. You're not saying it or doing it like that, and then when it comes back to you, like, well, what happened? What I didn't. It wasn't. That's what not what it was. So I've had this type of experience over and over in my life, and for one reason or another, I've been on both sides of that coin, and so I just want to speak to you all about who's experienced stuff like that. I mean, we all have, I'm sure, but what did you do about it? What did you do about it? Does anybody want to come? Hey, I know how to send you a link to come onto my podcast with me. Hey, friend. So if you want to be a friend and you want to present and you want to come in, I can invite you. I've learned how to do that, Norris. Bam, bam, bam. So if you want to talk, if you want to let the people see you, so we can have a conversation back and forth. But I just want to be able to talk to somebody. Lisa, you want to jump on? Norris, y'all want to jump on together? It doesn't matter to me. I'm really excited about what I'm talking about and what's going on. I have some more topics. Got my trusty phone here, and I'm just trying to look at some things. But I just want to talk about family because hey Micah, he says, "What's up, Uncle?" Family. There's another young man who I've heard his story. I'll let him tell this story one day. But he is a twin. His mother met her, knew her when she was little, but met her again as being her grown self with children, and has twins. And he came to me as a football player from Topeka High, came to be a part of my production. He's also two-stepper now, but he's doing great things. Micah, I mean, when the doctor said one thing, the God said something else. So we're excited. Sure. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to actually see if I can add you right now. Send me. It will go into your inbox for um, your inbox messenger inbox. So I'm going to add you now. I hope this works, everybody. So let's pray for me that I do this right. Um, and let's see if this is going to actually happen. So it sounds like my kids are gone. I think my coaches are in there still talking. Say something about this. I don't want to say anything. I'm trying to add somebody. Okay, Norris, I'm getting nervous because I think I just messed up. I think I just lost the stream. I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. Okay. Copy. Okay, I did a copy. Okay, now I'm going into my Facebook and I'm going to my inbox and we're going to type in Lisa's name and her name should pop up hopefully because we are friends. And let's see if that's going to work. If not, let me see if I can do it from my phone. I haven't learned how to do all of this yet. But I thought that worked. It did before, but wasn't nobody else on here but me and the person that I actually was talking to. It was just us two. So, um, but again, with family, like I said, family doesn't always have to be blood, but it can be someone that you've met in your lifetime. Um, and okay, Lisa, I'm still trying to get you on. But it is not letting me pull what I need to be pulled up. So let me see if I can do this another way. I think I'm still streaming. Yes, I am. There I am. Okay. Hold on, Lisa. Boom, boom, boom. Keep trying, Brian. I am Norris. I'm gonna get this thing down. For real, for real. Okay. Thank you for talking to me. And let me know that I'm still on. Don't leave nobody. I'm trying to show y'all that I can actually do this. Ah, okay. So we're going to um okay. And so just because I'm trying to do it now, it's trying to kick me out. But I'm not going anywhere. No one else is going anywhere. Sis, can you inbox me your email, your Gmail? Let me see if I can do it that way. Because it's not allowing me to send it through. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I got it. I think I think I got it. Let me go back. Yeah, I'm so excited about something this simple. Well, it seems like it's simple, but um, let me see. Guests can stream this to. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Instructions for guests. Send copy. I just want to send it a very simple way. Um, and chat and comment, send events. I should be able to do it like this. And it's not letting me do it like that. Um, okay. Let me see if I can pull up you. I got my phone here, Lisa, and I'm going to ask for that information. I'm gonna put that out there on this blog because I don't know who else is listening, and I would hate to have to go to jail behind you. So, yikes. Okay. All right. So we're getting ready to pull my sister on. Hopefully, I can do this correctly. And we have um, da, ba, da, and hold on, give me a moment. I'm trying to figure this out. First time I've had to type out this. So okay, and I'm doing this all from my laptop. I will be able to do this a little different later. Okay, I'm sending this to you, Lisa. Um, so let me know if you got it, and then I will be able to see you come in the studio. I'm don't know if you have to do anything extra. Please help her out, Norris. I just sent it to her. You may need to open up Messenger in a different browser if you're on your laptop. Thank you, bruh. Let me see if I can do that. I thought I did that, but let's see if that's what I've done. Open up in another browser. Okay. I don't know what that means. We're gonna have to play with it again. My brother, he's trying to help his big brother, and I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Um, let me see. I just seen you walk through my mirror. Hey, Stephanie Glass, how you doing, sis? There's another one who is one of my sisters, who is from another mister, or I'm her brother from another mother, and somebody I've been knowing most of my life, all of my adult life, all of my spiritual life. Stephanie Glass, she lives in Waco, Texas. So I got folk all over Texas, but yeah, this is going to be on every Thursday at 8:30. We're going to go for another. Oh, I'm good. I got 25 more minutes, so we're good. Then copy and paste the link in the messenger and send that way. Okay. Lisa, that didn't work. Okay. I'm trying to pull on my sister from Houston, and then Norris can jump in so y'all can see who the two people I've been talking about. So let me see if I can do that. No, let me see if I can send this information to them. It's telling me to copy. Y'all hold on. I'm sorry. I thought I had this thing down. So, but anyway, we're talking about family, and this is what family does. Family helps each other, even when things are. There you are. I sent it to it popped up. Lisa, you popped up right away on in Messenger. So let's see if you can get on that way. I sent it to your messenger, your inbox. Um, and let me see if that was going to let you get in that way. I haven't received anything. Check your inbox and see if it went through that way. Um, I'm trying, y'all. But anyway, talking about family, and family, like I said, sometimes you have disagreements or miscommunication, and communication is the key. It is the key. It's the key with everything. Being able to communicate, because when you don't communicate, you assume, and you know what that means. See y'all later. Okay, my coaches are leaving, but you take things the wrong way. You put it in yourself, and if you're going through anything, um, be it good, bad, it's how you're feeling of how you're going to receive it, and that's what I've learned through it all. You're able to internalize it, and sometimes it's not always the correct way. So I'm learning how to um, still learning how to internalize things when someone says something to me, so I won't get it wrong. So um, that's how it is. So I sent it to you again, Lisa. I just want you to come on just so I know I make sure I'm doing this correctly. And I don't know if I allowed people to come on, but anyway, nothing has come in yet. I'm with her looking. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing then, and so that could be it. Oh, cancel. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Um, add, add. I'm trying. Copy. It's copied. And now I'm gonna go and see if I can. Yeah, it's okay. I'm sending it again. I'm sending it again. Did that come through? Let me know. So everybody else, anyway. So I am here doing this. Hey, friend, and that's pretty much what it is. And you know what? It could be my internet service because I just see that I have 3 bars instead of 5. So that could be it. You're here. Oh, you're waiting. You're waiting. Oh, you're waiting on inbox. Okay. Nothing has come through yet. That's crazy. How do I? Oh, this is irritating me because I was able to do it before, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. I was able to do it. I was able to pull people on, but I'm not for sure if I did this correctly. Um, and so I I did this before. I did this before. And so I'm not for sure why it's not going through. Okay. Well, I want to show y'all that I could actually do this thing, but it's not allowing me to add anybody on here. So we're gonna keep going. Anyway, I just want to say hey to everybody again. I'm not gonna be disappointed. It's how I feel, and right now I feel good because I'm doing a podcast. It ain't like everybody else's. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be real cool. So again, we're talking about family. Yeah, and let's come to a message. Okay, Lisa, I'm looking at your messages right here. So. Um, I don't know. I did it before. It came through, and I don't know if it's because I got some settings wrong. I was trying to set up really quickly, so that could be it. And I actually, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, guest, guest, see viewer comments and posts, player sound. Guest must authentic. Let me add that one and see if that will work. Um, there were some settings I had. The desk and so anyway, it's hard to talk, man. Norris, how do you do all this at the same time? I hope I didn't mess up. Okay, copy. But this is so much fun. Y'all don't even understand. If you've never had a podcast, try one. Just have fun with it. But I have all this Facebook stuff up, so let me close some of this stuff out, and then maybe I can see some tabs for real. Um, So I've tried it, Lisa. I'm not for sure exactly. I know you're willing to come on, and maybe we're going to get you on one day. Mine can be good 1 minute and dysfunctional. It's all good. Family. That's what family is. But thank you all for trying to get on. I'll get you on, Lisa, for sure one day, maybe next Thursday. Maybe me and Norris can play through the week and do some private stuff, and then he can tell me and show me how to do this because this is his live stream app platform that he told me about. But I still love it. So anyway, but yeah, with family, like I said, you can have a disagreement and not talk, and it festers, and it can happen for years and years and years and years, and you lose so much time behind something that was miscommunicated or taken wrong. Because if say for instance someone says something to me, knowing I love them tough, but if I'm having a bad day and they say it and they could be saying with a smile, I'm gonna take it like it was sarcastic or that it was deliberately done, that they didn't, but they don't mean me no good. When it ain't nothing like that at all. So I'm just trying to figure out, why would you say something like that, but it wasn't even anything wrong. It wasn't anything that they did out of order. It was how I received it. And so especially, and we find that happens especially when you're texting, if there's something that you really 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 want to talk about, call them, go see them. If they're out of town, even if they're across the street, call them instead of texting, because everybody reads text different. Everybody reads stories different. You could read Mary Had a Little Lamb. I can read Had Mary a Little Lamb. You can be talking about Mary. I could be talking about the little lamb. Somebody else could be talking about his fleece as white as snow. So it just depends on where you at in your life, in your mood. And so with that being, hey, cuz my cousin Angie, who's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Chandra, thank you for coming on. Didn't me and you go ahead? I'm gonna put the comments. Let me see if I can put the comments on the screen. Um, didn't you actually go get online with me? Texting this serious situation is set up. Yeah, yes, you're right. It's a setup, bruh. And so there is there is communication, talking. So and even sometimes on the phone, that can be dangerous because it comes to a point where you can I'd be like, yeah, hey friend. Uh-huh, yeah. Yes, I know, man. But you know what? You don't know what they're doing on the side of the phone. But if you're watching somebody and you're talking to them face to face, you can see their body language, you can see how they're talking, then you're able to interpret it the way they're actually giving it to you. You know what I'm saying? So just know that even in familyship, in friendship, that's somebody's like your family. Um, you have to be able to be mature in who you are, grow up a little bit. Sometimes we play. I'm a big kid, y'all. I'm 66 decades deep, but I'm a big kid, and sometimes I joke and play, and everybody's not in a joking mood, even though they're smiling with me, because I don't know what they're going through, and I could say something that could disrupt their whole life, me not meaning it, but me playing. And so, depending on the situation and the circumstance and what's going on, we have to actually um, slow our tongue down, because the Bible says that this little member has the power of life and death. And at first, I thought you can kill somebody or you can make somebody be born. No, you can kill their spirit or you can make their spirit live even more. You can kill a dream or you can make that dream become bigger for them. I mean, so there's that thing when you're talking about life and death in the tongue, man, you got to be careful with that. So I've even was told that there was sometimes when you're venting, it happened at my job today. Someone said, you know what, we were venting about the truth about someone, and she was convicted by God. Told her to be careful about how she says things about people, and even though sometimes you're venting and you're telling the truth, somebody could be just as ratchet as all get out, and you got on that day they got on your nerves, and you say they're just ratchet, and everybody know they ratchet. But that's not for you to always to say and always to speak. Maybe you should say, okay, we know that she's ratchet, but let's pray that God changes that. Yeah? That's grown and sexy, y'all. That's how we're supposed to do. So yes. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, Polly. You know what? We're not gonna do Polly. We're not gonna Polly's not gonna show up. Y'all, my cousin Angela, y'all see her on I put all the comments on the screen so y'all can see these different folk talking to me that I'm looking at. But Chandra, that babe Nick, she's the one that actually got on with me, Lisa, and thank you, Norris, for recognizing her and saying that to her. But she was the one that actually came on. She's like a new little sister to me here in Topeka. And her daughter actually was Dance Any Dance um, star of that show. And her son, her and her daughter is in the Chocolate Nutcracker, the 10-year anniversary. So anyway, um, so you have to be careful about your what you say, and it's communication. Communication is the key. So other than that, there's other things that we like to do, and there's so many people that have talked about this football thing. You know, football season is on, and y'all all know if you don't know me and you know I'm living Topeka, Kansas in the Midwest, and Kansas City is across about an hour away, you would think, Norris, no, I love you, bro. Everybody knows who my team is. Put it in the comments. Y'all know who my team is. Come on, Missy. That's my little cousin. Come on here. Come on. Y'all know who I roll with since the 70s. I get slack, all that stuff. You know what, Angie, don't, whatever. See, and that's what I'm talking about right there. I don't hate no NFL team at all. In the AFC, in the NFC, nowhere at all. See, look at them. Cowgirls, hating, just hating. But I am DC forever. It, you know me, then you know that's true. So all these people that's on y'all look at him. Cowgirls, Norris, my little brother. I love him, but it's okay that y'all 0-2. I'm just playing. Y'all got beat by the same team we got beat by, so it's all good. Them Eagles is flying tough right now. But anyway, um, I am so excited that I'm actually able to do this. Got about 10 minutes because I said 45 minutes from 8:30 to 9:15. That's it. So I really wish I could have got Lisa on because I know she had a word for us and was able to talk and we could do some things. But anyway, that Dallas Cowboys is my football team, and I don't really have a basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer, any other team. All I miss the Dallas Cowboys. I have nothing to say about any other team except when they come for me, like the chefs. I mean the Chiefs. My little brother Norris's team. Woo! That's why I said living, loving, and talking grown and sexy stuff. Man, they made me mad. I know they did. I'm sorry. I got some tissue okay. Anyway, uh, Lisa, love on him a little bit. When you can joke, but right, everybody can't joke, Angie. You right about that, but I've been joking all my life, and it's all fun. When people come at me with cowgirl and all kind of stuff, it's funny to me. I've never gotten mad behind it. You know why? Why get mad? And then they say, well, that was a long time ago when y'all won y'all last Super Bowl. In my lifetime, though, y'all understand. Hear me when I say we got 5 rings, and I watched all 5 of those games. Okay, all five, all five, all 5 rings. Okay. See, I even represent y'all. But anyway, see, in my day when I was growing up, we got 5 rings, but the team that got chased out of Texas that went to Missouri. I'm not. I'm sorry. Let me digress. Y'all was called the Bad News Bears forever. But I'm grateful that y'all got Mahomes. I'm grateful that he was able to pull y'all up out that hole. But looks like the foundation is giving away. But anyway, enough said. Um, There's other things that I want to talk about. It's about coming down to my time, but I really want to thank you guys for that was a gnat that was in my face. Thank you all for tuning in. I want to do this every Thursday at 5:30. If I'm here or if I'm at home somewhere, but Hey Friend Podcast is going to go up. I'm got a website coming up, which is Yesum Media Entertainment. It will have all my businesses on it. Y'all got so much stuff going on. I have released the dance team at my high school, BSU, Black Student Union at my high school. I'm able to actually add two more members to our board here. It takes a village, so I have five now, and these women are awesome. Getting ready to get some men on our board. I've released myself from stuff here. Chocolate Nutcracker, I've done 10 years. This is my last year directing. I will continue to produce it, but I'm not going to direct and do choreography or dance. And then I got one more dance production in me for Say What Say Wiz that I'm going to do next summer. Then I'm done directing that. I've got books I got to finish. I got a movie I got to finish writing, y'all. I got so much stuff going. And the podcast is one of the things I wanted to do. I've been wanting to do it for, oh my God, 7 years, 6 or 7 years now, just because we had a space. I had some young people. So we're going to do some great things, and whatever God says, however God says, I'm just doing it because I want to, and He allows me to do everything I want to do. And so yeah, Sydney's Holland's one of my sisters from way back, like Stephanie, and she's on my board. Michelle, Missy Smith, she's on my board. Little cousin Angie's, and also just there's so much that I want to do. So if there's y'all want to jump on, y'all want to be a co-host with me, let's do it. Let's talk. Um, yeah, Stephanie, right. You remember when the dream was being manifest? Girl, you was part of the dream a long time ago, like Angie's and the Michelles. I mean, the Sydney's way back when I was a uh, looking back on when I was a little nappy headed boy. I wish seventh grade, East Speaker Junior High School, me and Stephen Lewis. And then at Speaker High, we had Gina Hayes. Man, that's another story, another time. So anyway, we're excited about all that. And yeah, Sydney, let me plug this. Sydney Holland, did you see what she said, Norris? Still America's team, win or lose. And this is our year. We say it every year. So again, this is our year. Y'all, I'm just having fun. Thank you. I love y'all so much. Y'all are family. It is what it is. That's how we roll. That's how we rock. Flashlight. Hey, actually, Angie, I used that song in the Chocolate Nutcracker this year, November 22nd. Mark your calendars. I need y'all to come up. Show up. It's a week before Thanksgiving, so you can get back home to have your Thanksgiving with your family home. But come and celebrate 10 years with us. Chocolate Nutcracker. Flashlight will actually be in the 70s um, Land of Funk. So, or no, it's going to be called Museum of Funk, and so it's going to be fun. But anyway, um, the other thing which we want to talk about, there's some things going on here. If you're here during a Sunday evening, 5 o'clock to 7:30, second and fourth Sundays, starting again in October. This fourth Sunday, they will be closed. They're celebrating their son's birthday. But I will be doing. If you go check my page on Facebook, we did a Soulful Sunday two-step session therapy, which was cool. We had poetry. They even got me out of my comfort zone to read some of my poetry that I'm working on my poetry book. Need to get that finished. Yeah, we still a cowgirl. See, there's no, she a hater. See, that's just the family, little brother, just like a little gnat. But anyway, we have poetry, we listen to jazz, we ate food. J Rocks, I can't even talk because of Norris. J Rock Smokehouse. It's a barbecue place. Boy from the South, food good. But we're allowed to come in there. We had a great time on Sunday. Um, there was some poetry. We taught some two-step. It's not like a class where everybody's looking and everybody's stressed. It was very relaxed. So the next one will be on the 12th of October. Then we'll do the second and fourth Sunday of that month. And if it gets a little bit better, we'll do every Sunday evening from 5 to 7. I mean 5:30 to 7. It's an hour and a half. If you order food from them and eat while we're having all this stuff, you can get up in two-step free because that's not that serious for me. I'm not trying to make money, but it's a partnership. We've got to learn as a community how to come together and partner with each other. It ain't about who's making money, whose name is on it. I could care less about that. But it's about partnership. And so I'm trying to teach the young people, if I can let my light shine with somebody else, they can do it too. So anyway, I got about 3 minutes. I'm trying to get it all in because I am a man of my word. I'm gonna start at 8:30. I got on. I was just trying to figure out how to actually redo this thing because I haven't looked at, but I will be looking at it now because I need to figure out how to get people on here so I can see it because me and Chandra did it last week. Anyway, so we have to I have to learn how to get all that in. But that's everything for scheduling. There's some other stuff going on. If you're in the Kansas City area, I know there is a chivalry party going on September the 26th in Kansas City. It's a two-step thing. All the men make sure we cater to all the women. Food, serve them, dance with them, make sure everybody's got at least 2 dances. I'm going to do that. I'm going to work. I put some ointment on my knees and my hip so I can be there for that. So we're excited. Steppers of Kansas City, we're excited about that. Excuse me. Other than that, I just have a lot of stuff going on with school. We got show up crew at Highland Park High School. Shout out to my boys. We had about 30, 35 there today. And we teaching young men how to be young men, and it's not just African American. We had Mexican and Caucasian kids in there, so we're all together. Young men teaching young men how to be young men. I don't care what color they are. You feel me? So anyway, I got 1 minute left. I pray that beyond this podcast, beyond anything else, and I'm going to try to say this every single time before I log off, that God gives you enough. That God, He gives you enough. Enough of whatever you need. And receive this. I'm not trying, this ain't no church broadcast or anything like that. There's got enough of them. I'm just speaking from your brother to you, your friend to you, whatever you want to call me, to you. Okay? I pray that God gives you enough. Whatever you're lacking, enough. Enough peace, enough power, enough praise, enough glory, enough mercy, enough money, enough health, everything you need, that He gives you enough of it to get through. Enough of it to last. Enough of it to not go off. Enough of it to not give up. Enough that He gives you enough. That He gives you enough. That's all I ask. So anyway, hey friend, what's happening? This is Sky Up and I'm out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Understand, if we've had any communication that has not been great, forgive me. If it hasn't been great, I forgive you. If it hasn't been good, we still good. I love you, and I pray that God gives you enough. All right, y'all out. I'm out. Y'all take care. See you next Thursday, 8:30, same time. Norris, we're gonna get this thing together. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. This is Sky Up.